Welcome. This is easy yoga and meditation. So all you need for class today is a block, and you might want to have a strap nearby just in case. And also a sweater or a blanket. My dog's gonna sit on it right now. All right, so we're just gonna start today in a nice comfortable seated position. Start moving your head side to side, loosening up any tension through the shoulders, through the neck. Relax your eyes in a comfortable gaze, or you could just close your eyes. Try to ground your seat bones into the floor as you lengthen through the crown of your head. Start feeling into your breath, wherever your breath is at today. No judgments, no expectations. Just notice. Try to make those head movements a little bit slower and start adding a nod up and down like you're saying yes, but over kink to the side. And then slowly move it over to the other side. A little nod up and down, stretching over to the opposite side. Moving with that breath. And just gently moving side to side. Little nods as you do. Remember to breathe through it. We're going to take about 2 more each side. Keep lengthening through the spine. Those shoulders nice and low. And finish up, make sure you're even on both sides. And bring your chin all the way into your chest. We're gonna have that chin into the chest and start rolling your shoulders back, lift up the chin, and then lower down. Try to move the shoulders and the chin together. The shoulders roll back, chin lifts up, shoulders roll forward, chin comes down. Start involving the spine in this as well. So that spine is moving, shoulders are moving. Feel into your breath. Big movements through the shoulders. Good. Keep moving with the breath. Inhale when you lift up. Exhale when you sink in. We're going to take about 3 more this direction, and then we're just going to switch directions. And then whenever you're ready, we're just going to go that other way. Circle that other way. Try to keep that similar type of motion. Keep moving with the breath. Good. 2 more. And then find a nice straight spine. Start bringing the soles of your feet together. Interlace your fingers around your toes, and you can wiggle high up toward the heels, as high as comfortably possible. So get those heels as close as you can toward the pelvic bone. And then butterfly out those legs. All the while staying nice and tall through your spine, the shoulders nice and relaxed. With that soft gaze or your eyes closed, and just breathe here. Gently loosening up through the hip bones. And And we are gonna relax our legs, but keep the legs in the same leg shape, and we're gonna focus on our breath. So everything stays the same, keep holding onto your feet, let those legs stay out there. Now we're gonna try to belly breathe. With your belly, forcefully exhale out the air and let the inhalation come. Exhale out the air and then let that inhalation naturally come. Keep focusing on your exhalation. You should hear a little bit of noise. It sounds like, if it's comfortable to exhale out your nose or out of your mouth, if the nose is not a choice, and just focus on the exhalation with your belly doing all the work. Keep pressing that belly in, focus on that exhalation, inhalation's coming naturally. Keep going, 30 more seconds. Good, another 5 more seconds. And then just let your breath go naturally back to wherever it was, wherever it wants to go. Sit here for just a moment. Feeling into that breath. Now we're going to keep our right hand wrapped onto our feet. Extend your left arm up. Reach it all the way up with the shoulder open. Deep breath here, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, twist to the left side, twist behind you. Keep exhaling, twisting. Take another deep breath here, the arms still up. Exhale, bring that left arm down behind you. Deepen your twist. Deep breath, another deep breath, up through the spine. Exhale, twist a little bit deeper. On your next inhalation, inhale your right arm up, lengthen through the spine, deep breath. Exhale, reach that right hand onto your left knee and deepen that twist. Stay here. With each exhalation, you can twist a little bit deeper. Try to twist even your eyeballs. Try to keep opening up through the inner thighs if you can. And on your exhalation, slowly unwind your spine back to center. Take your hands back onto your feet. Little butterflies through your legs. Head movement side to side if it feels good. Thinking about lengthening through that spine. Grounding through your seat bones. Good. Keep breathing, about 5 more deep breaths here. And just relax your legs, keeping the left hand onto your toes. Inhale the right arm all the way up. Start twisting as you inhale. Stay here. Twist. Another deep breath in. Lengthen up. Exhale. Let the right arm come down behind you and twist a little bit deeper. Inhale. Lengthen back up through that spine. Exhale, twist even deeper. On the next inhalation, now our left arm is coming up. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, let that hand come onto the right knee and deeply twist. Look behind you, stretch even your eyeballs. We have 5 deep breaths. And on your exhalation, slowly unwind, bring that chin into your chest, release your hands, and let your legs cross in a comfortable seated position. We're gonna do a little bit more arm work. Stretch your arms out with the palms facing up. Open up through your shoulders, stretch even your fingers. Good, lengthen through the spine. On the exhalation, take your fingertips onto your shoulders, and we're just gonna start rolling our shoulders. The fingertips are just gonna place onto your shoulders, and then try to touch your elbows together when you come to the center. Try to touch those elbows together, good. Keeping that spine as long, grounding into the earth, and then extending all the way up into the central sun. Seat bones are like roots in a tree, and the crown of your head is like a pillar of light going all the way up above you. And we're just isolating those shoulders. Another 3 more this direction. And the next time that your elbows touch, reverse the direction. Just go the other way. Good, yes, keep trying to touch those elbows together. 5 more. Good, and then we're gonna just walk our hands right out in front of us so that we can come into a tabletop position in the center of our mat. Take a few cat-cows, rounding and arcing, make any little movements along the way that feel good. Move through the shoulders, the hips, undulating through the spine, remembering that your neck is part of your spine, so move your neck as you feel guided. Move with that breath, trying to breathe into the belly, exhale into the back. Just work out any kinks. We have about 5 more deep breaths here, and then we're going to have the option to take it into a downward facing dog, or you could just stay in your tabletop. Good, keep moving with that breath. And then the next time you come into your rounded spine, curl your toes in and press into your downward facing dog and walk your dog. We're only just gonna have 1 down dog for today. If you don't feel comfortable doing a down dog, you could just come into your tabletop position. You could do a child's pose for modification. Or if the down dog feels good to you, just walk it out, opening up through the seat bones, through the shoulders with your fingers and your toes nice and wide, your back nice and straight. And remember, if at any time you need to, you can move into a child's pose or move back through that cat-cow. We're gonna have 5 more breaths here, and then we'll start coming into a meditative position. Good, one more deep breath. And on your exhalation, lower your knees down. Find your block along the way if you have it. We're gonna come onto our back before we come into seated position. Have this block near you, and the block is gonna go right behind your shoulder blades and in line with your heart. So we're gonna do a gentle heart opener with your hips open if it's comfortable for you. And remember, this block has different heights, so find a height that feels good for you. And then try to bring those soles of your feet together like they were before. And just gently open up through the hips, open up through that heart. Get comfortable, or as comfortable as possible, considering the blocks right there behind you. And I just want you to rest into this pose, opening up through your heart, through the hips, for about 5 to 10 breaths. Breathe here. We're stimulating a version of sleeping. One of the best times to meditate is right after you wake up from sleep. So just relax your body as if you were falling asleep, but I won't let you actually fall asleep. It won't be long enough to do that. Good. Take about one more deep breath here. And on your exhalation, start bringing your knees together, lengthen your legs out, tuck your chin into your chest, and walk yourself up. Now we're going to start finding that seated meditative pose. So I like to sit on my block. This helps me kind of evenly open up through my hip flexors. And also, sorry, Bruiser, get your sweater or your blanket. And just get nice and comfy. So we're going to start with our tapping with that meaty part of the pinky side of your finger. And here's where, if you want to make any little movements, now's your time to do it. Getting comfortable in that seated position, waking up our energy centers. Let any thoughts move through you. Now we're going to take our dominant hand, tapping on the center of our forehead, right in between the eyebrows. Again, any thoughts move through you. Thank them for their message and let them drift on by just like a cloud in the sky. And now tapping on your temples on the side of your head, your peripheral bird's eye view of the world, the big picture. And try to imagine that you're out in space, looking down on the earth. You're just floating in space, admiring the beauty of your home planet. the wonder of life, of all of the creatures, the amazingness of water, and remembering that we are made up of mostly water in our own bodies, and most of the other mammals on Earth are also made up of mostly water. Just think of this beautiful planet of ours with all of the life, all of the water. And now taking both of your hands, tap under your eyes, inside of your nose, in that sinus area. Breathe into it. This planet of ours with all of the oxygen, all of the air, all around us, without us even having to think about it, our body naturally inhales and exhales. Now taking your dominant hand, tap under your nose, right above your lip. Remembering to breathe. And now taking that dominant hand, tap on the tip of your chin. And now taking both of your hands, tapping on your clavicle bones. And the wonderful thing about our breath is that it will happen without us thinking about it, but we can also control it whenever we choose to. So I want you to take a big, deep inhalation. And then whenever you've inhaled as much as you can possibly inhale, hold the inhalation and just squeeze all the way down in towards your seat bones, in the pelvic floor. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Keep holding your breath. Squeeze for 5. Keep squeezing 4. Squeeze, squeeze 3, 2, 1. Make a sigh out of your throat. Just whatever noise comes out. And now tapping under your arms. You can either wrap around or go same side, whatever's more comfortable for you. Again, any little movements along the way to get even straighter through your spine, even more comfortable through your seat bones, even more space through your lung body, feeling the expansiveness of your own planet, of your own body, of your own breath. And now tapping on the crown of your head, feeling that connectedness into the divine wisdom of the universe. I'm so grateful for your planet Earth, and so grateful for all of the universe and galaxy and solar system beyond. Now taking whatever you want to do with your hands. You could bring your palms to your heart center and let the fingers touch. You could rest your hands into your lap, or you could choose a mudra, touching a fingertip together. Or get nice and comfortable, make any little last movements. And then we're just going to try to resist the temptation to move as we come into our meditation. Just relaxing your breath. Today we're going to visit a garden. Imagine that you're opening up a gate, whatever gate first comes into mind. And behind that gate is a beautiful garden. It's the most beautiful garden that you've ever seen, with lots of colors, beautiful green, red, all of the colors of the rainbow, oranges and yellows, greens and blues and purples and pinks. Everything is in fresh bloom. The air is gentle. The sun is shining. It smells so good. You can hear birds chirping and bees buzzing. And then you're walking into the garden and you pick a number between 0 and 10. The first number that comes into your head between 0 and 10. Think of that number and then magically you see yourself at that age. Somewhere between 0 and 10 is the inner you, the inner child. You talk to your child, your inner child. You ask your child, how are you doing? I'm so happy to see you. Any questions you might have, any advice you might give to your inner child. And then you tell your inner child, I love you. You're so special. You're wonderful. You're important. You just keep repeating, I love you. You're wonderful. You're important. And then you and your inner child admire the garden around you. So thankful and grateful for this life, for your planet, for all that surrounds you, for all of the love. And then you tell your inner child, I'm so happy that I got to see you. I love you and I'll always be with you. And then slowly you start to find your way out of the garden, admiring all of the beauty, all of the love that surrounds you. You start walking back to the gate, the entrance of the garden. Slowly start bringing your awareness back to the space around you, knowing that you always have that garden, that inner child within you whenever you want to visit it. Start making small movements. Bring that awareness back to the space around you. Open your eyes, look around. Feel into your breath. And on your next inhalation, inhale, reach the arms all the way up. Let the palms touch at the top. Exhale, bring it into your heart center. One more time, up and around. Inhale, reach all the love and everything into your life that you want to accept. Bring it into your heart center. And namaste. The light in me honors the light in you. Thank you.